relative. I'm back. I'm sorry it took me so long. I had the world's biggest food coma last night, and like, I ate a lot of food yesterday, and I just clonked out even before like midnight, and I was just like, I'm gone. So the food coma is still semi affecting me right now. So if I'm like it kind of looks like I'm drunk or something. I'm not. I did not drink anything. The only thing I'm drinking is this. Okay, I'm drinking lemonade, yo. Oh my god, lemonade feels so good right now. But anyway, my reaction rant to Supergirl season 2. If you're wondering what I'm looking at again, my book is always nearby. Supergirl season 2 episode 5, titled Crossfire. I have like 2 different sources. Like, my notes are in front of me, like right here, and then I have my little booklet thing right here on the side. So if you see me looking in either direction, you know why. But anyway, Crossfire. I thought it was pretty cute this episode because Kara tries to take Mon to Catco for work, which I think is cute because she freaking dresses him up in like sweater vests or sweaters and a bow tie and glasses. Looks like a typical TV nerd status, which is so freaking adorable. I laughed so hard when I saw that. When I first came across the episode when it first premiered, which is like November 7, I missed like half an hour of it because I was out with my family eating out. So I had to go on the app or like go on CW and watch it again, right? So if that first half seems kind of weird when I'm talking about it, I'm sorry ahead of time. But anyway, yeah, Mon-El's having some interesting moments at Catco, you know. Cat got him an internship job. He looks like a typical TV nerd with the getup he's wearing. And at one point, you know, Mon-El keeps ignoring Kara's commands, and also Kara's caught Mon like making out with some chick from work. That reaction was priceless. Like, it's almost like busting a relative, you know. Can you imagine I know that Kara and Mon-El are not, you know, related, but can you imagine like if you have someone that's like family to you and you take them in, you give them a job, and then you would walk in on them doing something very naughty and intimate with someone, and you're like, oh, my eyes, right? And it's like, that would be my reaction. Kara's reaction would literally be my reaction, because I'll be like, yeah, nope, not looking at that. They nasty. But anyway, during the episode, we also see that James begins operating as a random rogue vigilante. Like, he puts on this, you know what, those masks that, most, like, burglars would wear? Kind of looks like a ski mask kind of thing. Yeah, he wears that, and he runs around with a baseball bat looking for trouble. And he's getting injured here and there, and during the course of the episode, Wynn finds out and, like, says, dude, stop it, and he's all blaming him for his injuries, like, stop it, you're gonna get yourself killed and all that stuff. And I don't blame him. It's like, dude, I get why, you know, you don't want to be a side... The reason for James doing this is because he said he's sick of being a sidekick, and that his best friends, which are, you know, Superman and Supergirl, they're wearing capes, they're saving the world, and he's sick of being that sidekick on the side that doesn't do anything, right? And I don't blame him on that, but going all rogue like that and beating up criminals... No, especially when you're wearing a ski mask, you look like a criminal yourself, for Christ's sake. It's like, at least get yourself a better mask. I'm just saying. And, like, better weaponry. You look like a burglar. You look like a thug, okay? You're wearing a ski mask and you have a bat. You look like a thug. You don't even look like a vigilante, at least. You look like a thug, okay? Come on, James. But anyway, we also have Alex coping with her sexuality. Like, she's so confused, because in my opinion, I think Alex is a closeted homosexual, you know. She's closeted, and she's trying to figure it out because, you know, she obviously has this attraction to Maggie, because remember, like, she asked Maggie out for drinks and Maggie's girlfriend showed up, right? And you can see Alex look kind of sad and disappointed, but at the same time she doesn't really understand what her feelings are, right? And I like that we're finally getting more into like Alex, like her trying to figure out her sexuality. I thought that was a pretty cool thing to see. And it was also interesting when Alex learns that Maggie had broken up with her girlfriend in that episode, because especially since obviously there's this a budding attraction between Alex and Maggie, and so opportunity, Alex, right? And then from what else happened? Oh yeah, a group of robbers led by, I believe, a person named Miner starts challenging Supergirl using alien guns. Sorry, hang on. My slipper keeps falling off. Hang on. Sorry. But anyway, and they decide to target Lena Luthor at her fundraising party with the guns, because they're hoping, they can get Supergirl there. They ask Cadmus to help them out, but, Cadmus is like, we don't want to be involved, especially with Lena Luthor. I mean, it's the Luthors. Why would you want to challenge the Luthors, especially if Supergirl will show up, right? So, of course, Miner's team wants their help, but Cadmus refuses to help, right? And, Kara also deduces that Cadmus is actually arming the team. Kara pretty much figures out that Cadmus is the one that gave Miner and his little team, the alien guns. And so, despite the protesting of Kara and even Supergirl, because, Lena wanted to speak to Supergirl and ask Kara for help for that, she still holds the fundraiser. And, the fundraiser ends up obviously getting attacked by Miner and his little groupie of men. And hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I was watching something and just stuff hit the fan, right? Oh my god. Hang on. Where was I? Oh yeah, Lena holds the fundraiser despite Kara and Supergirl saying don't do it. And they end up getting attacked by Miner and his men with their alien gun thingies that were provided by Cadmus, despite the fact that Cadmus warned them not to target Lena Luthor, but hey. And, apparently, when they're all getting attacked, Mon is actually at the party, and, he tries to help. He gets shot by the alien gun, and it goes flying. James tries to help too, of course, a little bit, not too much. And, Kara shows up as Supergirl and all that stuff. Because at one point when, Supergirl came to visit Lena because Kara told her to, Lena's like, so, Supergirl, I'll see you at the fundraiser. So, Supergirl, me and Kara, we're gonna see you at this fundraiser, right? And she's like, oh, how am I gonna pull this off? When I heard that, I was like, why don't you just get Martian Manhunter to freaking turn into you like you did before with Grant? I mean, I'm pretty sure you could do it. It's a possibility, you know what I mean? Hang on, what the heck? Sorry, I needed to drink. I was really thirsty. But anyway, Lena actually reveals to Win, who finds her underneath one of the banquet tables, that the fundraiser was just a ruse to pretty much, bring the robbers to her so she could activate this device that pretty much destroys alien weapons, right? And with the help of Win, they managed to, activate the device, destroy the alien weapons, and, Supergirl is able to apprehend the robbers, which is pretty cool, up until when, Maggie and her cop buddies are, taking Miner and his men, to jail, and all of a sudden, Miner's like, I can tell you who the real person behind this. He's about to reveal that lady from Cadmus's identity, but then he starts hearing her voice in his head, and he starts freaking out, and all of a sudden, he gets killed by Cadmus using an unknown telepathical method, and it's kind of crazy. It's like, it's almost like a Martian Manhunter thing, like, you go in someone's mind, and you, like, pretty much brain crush them or something like that. I mean, I've seen it in, the animated show, Young Justice, which, by the way, got revived for season 3. I'm so happy because I was one of the fans that kept harassing the creators. I'm actually proud of that, I'm not gonna lie to you. harassing them got them to bring season 3. So no regrets, guys, no regrets. But anyway, as I was saying, it reminds me of Young Justice because of McGann in Young Justice. I think in season 2, she was more eager to use her telepathic powers to pretty much make people brain dead, right? And I think that's pretty much what happened here. You know what I mean? He was killed by like pretty much a brain explosion using telepathic methods, and it's kind of creepy, you know what I mean? But there's also this moment where also Wynn talks to James, although he was so strongly against James becoming a vigilante. He decides to cave in and says, you know what? I will help you. I will make a suit for you, because I know you're going to keep being a vigilante, and I'll feel even 10 times more guilty if you end up getting killed, and I didn't help you when I could have helped you. You know what I mean? Hang on. Sorry, I needed to drink again. But anyway, Wynn agrees to make a suit for James, because he's like, I know you're going to keep doing this, and if you get killed and I had the moment to help you, but I didn't, I'd feel guilty. So I'm making you a suit. And then there's Alex and Maggie, who, like I said, Alex learns that Maggie broke up with her girlfriend, and Alex offers another date, which pretty much deduces for Maggie that, Alex could be homosexual. And, Alex is like, you know what? Maybe I am. She finally accepts that she's homosexual and she's attracted to Maggie and she wants to have a relationship with her. And I thought it was awesome. Like, go Alex. Way to go, Alex. And I can't wait to see James in his suit, because we already know, because he announced what character he's going to play. He said he was going to be Guardian, and we already saw him in the suit because he showed a picture of it. So I can't wait for that. But the craziest thing was we find out that the Cadmus leader that we've been seeing, her name is actually Lillian, and she's actually been revealed to be Lena Luthor's mother. So that was already. So it's like, it makes me question if Lena Luthor is actually in on the whole Cadmus thing, like, is Lena Luthor actually legitly good? Or is she just showing a front so no one will suspect her and her mother being, working together, you know what I mean? And then there's this moment where Kara does complain about Mon-El, to the point where Alex convinces her, when you first came along, we tried to make you fit in, but, we let you do what you wanted to do, so you could go choose your own path. And pretty much Alex is telling her, you can't just mold Mon-El to your lifestyle. Just let him choose his own path and let him be free, And, hang on. Anyway, yeah, could Lena Luthor genuinely be a good guy, or is she just using that as a front to not reveal that her mother Lillian, the Cadmus leader, she might be plotting something with her, right? But also, I like the fact that Alex is pretty much giving Kara advice about Mon-El, letting him choose his own path, which Kara eventually, gives and is like, you know what, you're right. Let him choose his own path. And you get this cute little bonding moment between the two of them, which I thought was really cute. And quite frankly, it kind of looks like they're leading up to like a possible romance, because they're getting very close for comfort, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't mind it. I mean, they're very similar. They're from sister planets. It would kind of make sense. And to me, it seems like a better fit than James and Kara, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm hating on James and Kara, but I don't know, just Kara Zor-El and Mon-El seem better fit, considering, they're from sister planets. They understand each other better, you know what I mean? And plus, they've been bonding really well lately, so just saying. Again, I'm looking forward to James in his Guardian suit and taking up the Guardian name. I'm looking forward to the Alex and Maggie love here. It's gonna be beautiful. And I'm kind of skeptic about Lena Luthor now, especially when we find out that the Cadmus leader, whose name is Lillian, just happens to be her mother. Could she actually be working alongside her mother? Could the whole nice Luthor act be an act? And that she's just working with her mother for Cadmus? We don't know. I'm kind of questioning it now. Finding out that Cadmus leader is her mother. You know what I mean? So could Lena still be the evil Luthor that we all know the Luthor family to be. I hope not. Honestly, I want there to be a good Luthor. But anyway, I like the episode. I like the bonding with Mon-El and Kara. I like the Alex and Maggie blossoming romance. I like the fact that James is going to be a vigilante. I hope he doesn't get killed. Overall, I liked it. It was a really good episode. So this is my reaction rant to Supergirl Season 2, Episode 5, titled Crossfire. Bye.